Good evening, America, and welcome to the world of environmental science. I'll be your informer today, and hopefully, by the end of this podcast, you'll be more informed about the topic at hand. So what is the topic at hand? Well, it's factory farming. Yes, I said it, factory farming. It's an issue I feel that hasn't been brought to the light enough where it's a big issue for everybody. Some people think it's okay, some people doesn't. Well, I'm going to show you the truth. It's a very dangerous event happening all over Wisconsin. So let's not ditto-daddle. Let's get straight to the facts. So what is factory farming? Well, factory farming involves the process of taking many animals, storing them in a small space, and await for meat production. So basically, putting all these animals into one place and prepping them for slaughter, which seems normal when you kind of think about it at first. But when you have a bunch of animals stuck in one place to where they can't even turn their heads because it's so tight, and half of them die from suffocation anyway, it kind of becomes an issue. Now, I like fried chicken just as much as the next person. But this just doesn't work. I'm sorry. I mean, packing these chickens so close together that most of them die of suffocation, and even the baby male chicks, because they can't lay eggs, most of them are disposed of anyway in the first place, as soon as they get to the factory. This is a very sad event that's happening, not just with these chickens, but with cows and pigs as well, and even more animals in factory farms. This needs to be stopped very quickly. So, what does factory farming have to do with you? Well, as I'm sure you've probably figured out by now, just in case you missed it, let me fill you in on the facts. Where there's animals, where there's farm production, there's manure, and lots of it. Yes, I said it, manure, people. Get with the program. With so many animals being locked into a tight area, there's bound to be piles on top of piles of manure. And where there's manure, there's runoff into the water supply. So basically, this plus this equals this, which is not good for you. I am really afraid that this event won't become national until someone kicks the bucket from drinking bad water. And we don't want that. Sadly to say, most of the harsh events that have happened to us, we haven't really taken them seriously until someone has passed. But that doesn't have to be the case here. So what can you do to help? Well, first off, you can check out this podcast, which will be posted on iTunes and YouTube. Do it. Do it. Then you can inform other people about this growing event that's becoming very, very dangerous. Talk about it. Talk about it and be about it. That's the only way things are going to get done. And I learned that from my environmental science teacher. I'm certain that with your help, we can bring this to the light and we can make it something serious. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. And remember, it is what it is.